Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to send out a video to go over day one of the NTI work. If you have any questions after the video, you can definitely still call me here at Estes. I'll be here until 2 o'clock today. The phone number is 270-686-1030. Just ask for Jessica Lusk and they'll send your phone call to my room. So the first activity that you're asked to do is to read this story about mammals and to answer the 5 questions. Just think of it like a text, just like the text talk we do every day in class. You need to read the questions first, then read the text, mark up the text to showing that you found your answers, and then state your answers on the lines and write your answer, okay? If you have any questions about those, just give me a call. Remember on number 5, the main idea. The main idea is what the whole story is about, not just details from the story. I want to know what the whole story is about. What's the point of the whole story? Okay, what is it teaching you? On this next part, this page, it says at the top, read for 20 minutes. So what I want you to do is read any book from home, any magazine, newspaper, cereal box, whatever you can find at home to read. You can also use readingatozee.com, which is something we use in class. You can look books up online. You can go to the library and get books. But you need to read some of those stories, and then you're going to fill out this paper. So all you got to do is write the date, how many pages you read, the title of the book, the author, a quick summary of what you read. If you read the whole book, then you're going to write a summary of the whole book. If you only read one chapter, you're going to write a summary of that chapter. You're going to write or draw what you visualize, where it says visualizations. You're going to draw or write about what you visualized in your mind while you read, any life connections that you had, any questions you had while you're reading. Why did the author do this? What are they going to do next? How are they feeling? Any questions that you may have had while reading, and then what I think will happen next. So you're going to predict what you think will happen next in the story. If you read the entire story, predict what you think would happen if the story continued, okay? And then have your parent or guardian sign at the bottom. The next thing it's asking you to do in your packet is the mystery story. So you're going to read this mystery story, complete the vocabulary practice, infer about some of the things that happened in the story, which, remember, inferring means taking the information you know from the story and your schema on the topic and putting them together, okay, and making an inference. So kind of like a guess, okay? And then making a prediction. What do you think will happen next? Okay, so similar to what we did in class, it's not going to tell you the full ending of the story, so you have to make that prediction of what you think happened next, okay? The next part is your cursive practice, handwriting practice, okay? Just like we do on morning work, there's a front and back. So you just trace that and rewrite it. So this is a little different than what you may have seen before, but it wants you to read this sentence, okay? Draw what you see or what they told you, and then rewrite it down here, okay? The next part starts our math practice papers. This is completely review, so you should be able to do this completely on your own, okay? But I don't mind that you use a calculator. I would love for you to check yourself using handwritten skills, but you can definitely use a calculator, okay? So you have a front and back, okay? Make sure you read these stories, these word problems very closely, because remember, sometimes they give you 2-3-step problems and they're trying to trick you, okay? Right here, you've done one of these in class. You just need to answer these questions up here first, or answer these problems up here first, and then you'll be able to look for the answers, the products, down here, and just write the letter that it corresponds or matches, okay? So, for example, A would be 1 times 6, so 1 times 6 is 6. So anything with the number 6 down here, you would put in A, okay? Then the back is very similar, but you have to do these multiplication sentences to be able to fill in the blank, okay? Next thing is your application for the day. So they put these cool little check marks down here, little boxes that you have to read it first, draw your picture that will help you answer it, and then, or numbers, and then write out your answer in a sentence form down in here. Okay, so the problem today says, Anu needs to cut a piece of paper into 6 equal parts. Draw at least 3 pictures to show how Anu can cut her paper so that all the parts are equal. Okay, so you're going to draw 3 boxes, all the same size, and cut each of those 3, not literally cut, but draw it, right? Partition it with a pencil or a crayon marker, and partition each of those 3 boxes into 6 parts, but they each have to be different, okay? And then I need you to write down in here that you can do it. I promise you can, okay? And explain how you did it in word form, okay? After that, you will be complete for the day. All right, so you can rest, hang out, play video games, get some fresh air. I suggest you definitely stay inside. Well, we talked about what quarantine means, right? But I do want you to step outside, get on the front porch, go in your backyard and run around, get some fresh air, okay? Because these next couple weeks, you'll need it. All right, I don't want you to stay cooped up inside the whole time, okay? Give me a call here at Estes. I gave you the number at the beginning of the video. If you have any questions, definitely give me a call. If you have any questions or concerns about the work, I'll put a video up for tomorrow on day 2 work, all right? But just give me a call. I love you guys. I miss you, and we'll see each other really soon. Have a good day. Bye, guys.